Howdy, Bucko here. Again with my M1, figure I'll make a follow-up video. For one, I didn't think it has enough shooting for an old battle rifle like this. And for two, I wanted to follow up on the clip problem that we had. Maybe it's the clips, maybe it's just me. I took this thing the other night, took it completely apart. I completely took everything apart, cleaned every part, lubed it up, grease, and I cleaned off and looked on the bottom of the bolt. I had, had some dirt and grime, looked like some shavings or whatever. Well, I don't know. I cleaned everything off, added a new layer of grease, and we'll see if maybe that was the problem, or we'll just see if I was able to fix this. 'Cause I looked it up in an old M1 Garand training manual. This is from like the 40s, and they said something about malfunctions in it, and it said failure to feed, or stovepiping pretty much. Could be a lubrication problem, but we'll find out if it is now. We're about to see if this is going to work. I believe it might have been the problem is improper lubrication. Uh-oh. When I was stumbling around my shells getting them all up, I noticed that one, in the first time I shot in this follow-up video, it was some type of jam. As it came back, it must have threw this one out. What I've come to realize is it's probably, I've looked this clip up and I'm shooting this, I don't know if y'all will be able to see it or not, right there, I don't know if you can see it or not. It says SF. Well, I looked it up, and they said that these clips, from the reviews I've seen, ain't very good. So, it more than likely, I probably end up throwing this clip out. I've got some more ordered anyway that are American-made clips, but they said these here aren't very good, and it's probably that and the gas port is what I'm guessing. Regardless, I've shot the AEG, what does that say? AEC number 3 clip. See. And that one's worked flawlessly. So, I think it's probably a mixture of a few things. I think it's probably the clip and the fact that the gas port wasn't right, adjusted right. Because, I'm pretty sure if it throws out a perfectly good round like it did, it's probably something wrong with the clip. That clip ain't holding them in there good enough. And so I'm going to throw out this clip. I'm going to be using these AECs, which really, if you look at the difference, one's bent a whole heck of a lot more to the inside than the other one. So, like I said, I'm learning as I go. I just try to figure out. I know this ain't a bad rifle. There isn't nothing wrong with it. But you got to watch it. You just got to pay attention to what you're putting in it. See if we got it fixed now. to it. But I'm glad we found a solution to it. But see there, it fired all 8 rounds, great. And I mean, really happy I finally figured it out. But either way, this thing needed taken apart and cleaning anyway. It's good to do this. It's good to take it apart and clean, especially when you get it. I was scared to do it at first because, you know, I thought I ain't gonna be able to get it back together. But it's really not hard at all. You can look up forums. You can look up. You go to garandgear.com. They show you a simple way of how to do it. A couple videos on YouTube how to do it. It's really a lot simpler than you believe it is. And that, after watching that, I thought, well, so you know, so I took it apart, cleaned it. You know, even though it may not have been what was causing it to jam, still good to do it. So all in all, I think I'm pretty happy. And let's go down there and check out those targets. Let's look at the targets here. Of course, we wasn't shooting far, but this is just kind of plinking like stuff I like to do. Every once in a while, I'll try to do some range fire way down yonder. But that lacquer thinner can, I think it's pretty well done. Shot at this. I don't know if I shot at this sheetrock thing or not. Yeah, I believe I did once or twice. Mainly just trying to test the gun out. I went through that a couple times. But these bottles here, they took the wrath of the damage. That one there, shot a few times. But you know, it's just so fun to get out here. You know, especially with these old service rifles, just to get out here and plink around. Even if, you know, I mean, I understand 30-06, I could be shooting way down yonder. I mean, but sometimes it gets fun to come out here and blow off a little steam sometimes from the work day. And well, like I said, I appreciate you watching. I'm glad I found a solution to this problem. Maybe I helped you find a solution to your problem if you have a gas plug like I do on these things and you want to shoot the commercial rounds. One thing to watch out for. Don't let that thing work its way loose. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good.